week here in San Francisco for video games, the people who play them and the people who create them. Everybody's converging here in San Francisco for the Indie Games Festival and the Game Developers Conference. And few people know this world better than our next two guests, the minds and at least one body behind this game, Heroes of Newerth. Paula Garces, actress, producer, developer, and developer Pew Lee are our guests here. Paula, that's you, right? Yeah. Sure. You're kind of sucked into watching that.
It's a sexier, faster, better version of me, I think.
It's you know, if I were a hero, a heroine, I would want to be you. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you like that? That's good. See, you did a great job, Pew.
Bravo to me.
Okay. Pew, I have to say, you're the first guest that we've had on in a robe.
Yes, it's very comfortable.
That's how sexy he is. He can get away with the whole robe look.
Some of her's rubbing off on me, you know.
And Brian asked you during the break, you know, hey, what's that made of? What was your answer to him?
It's made out of comfortable.
A whole lot of comfortable. And I asked you earlier, so why a robe? And you said?
Well, usually when I'm playing video games, I'm usually wearing just a t-shirt and my boxers, or sometimes even less than that.
Yeah.
La la
And
la la
yeah. I figured some of my coworkers are here and it's live television, so I thought I'd keep something on. So
all right, well,
here we are.
And here we are in the robe, and it's fabulous.
It is fabulous.
Let's talk for a second about Heroes of Newerth and your character. Now, we've seen you in Harold and Kumar. We've seen you in CSI Miami. I mean, you're the real deal actress. And all of a sudden, you are the heroine. Now, how did all this come to be? You wrote a comic book?
Well, my husband and I created a comic book called Aluna about a year ago, which we premiered at Comic-Con. And it did really well, and people accepted it, even though it was kind of just like our small little passion. But I knew that the character could be much more. I didn't know what then, but a friend, Sashi, he introduced me to the game Heroes of Newerth and said that I think this Aluna character would fit right in. And I checked out the game, and he was right. He was completely right. And he made the introductions, and it's been wonderful just working alongside S2 Games.
Are you the first Latina heroine in a game of this sort?
I really haven't done that research.
One of the first.
I've
been calling you one of the first.
My feeling is yes, actually.
Well, why don't we just say yes?
Yeah, I mean,
let's just say yes.
I mean, for me, it felt like because I don't remember of any other hero, you know, of Latin descent other than Zorro, really. So so superhero Aluna is, I think, the first Latina superhero. Yeah.
I was reading something that says Aluna blurs the lines between the entertainment and gaming industries by bringing the beauty of a Maxim Hot 100 model.
Oh my goodness, here you go embarrassing me.
And the powers of a Latina superhero to life. Oh, what is that? How cool is that to be a superhero, for one?
Well, it's completely a dream come true for me. I mean, I'm not a great artist, so to see an idea that I co-wrote with my husband come to life in this game is amazing. And I put the voice to the game as well, and also gave S2 Games some of the ideas for her powers, like her Makana stick, the fact that she can throw lightning and harness someone else's powers. And Pew, help me out. What else does she do? She does lots of cool things.
Yeah, and Pew, your bio says that you create heroes.
Right. So I'm a game developer at S2 Games, and I'm really heavily involved in the hero creation process. So most of the time, we start out with a mechanic that we really want.
Hold on. How do I get that job? I'm heavily involved in the hero creation process. That's an awesome job. I know.
Yeah, it is really awesome. You can
have
have my job for a week, and I'll take your job for a week, and we can see how that works. We can do that. That sounds like fun.
And then I also read about you. You're in the Acapella Gamers group. You're a cyber athlete, which I'll talk to you more about later, and that you always wanted to ride a rhinoceros.
Yes. On the acapella group, that's kind of a myth right now. I'm still trying to get all my coworkers to sing with me. Right now, I do the singing and the dancing around the office. None of them really join in. Some of them are too old. Some of them are just too lame. And some of them worry too much about being cute. So
You know, we all worry about that. The gist of meeting the two of you is that you will be at the Moscone Center at the Game Developers Conference. People can come and have their picture taken with you, get an autograph.
They can get an autograph with me, a picture taken if they want to, and I will tell them lots of secrets about Aluna as well.
Oh. How to cheat?
How to cheat, maybe.
Not sure we should be encouraging that.
Paula Garces, Pew Lou, thank you so much for being our guest today.